Kyrie, obviously a chance to close it out tonight at home. Just what stands out from a loss like this, in your opinion?
Um, Shoot. What stands out is just our competitive spirit, especially throughout the game. That first quarter, we only scored 20 points, gave up 27. It's uncharacteristic like for us to kind of be in that type of battle in the first quarter. We usually like to keep the game pretty close, even though later in the game we caught up. But how I started off in particular the game with a few turnovers, and if I'm setting an example like that, then other guys are going to follow suit, unfortunately, at times. And, it just leads to just that lackadaisical play. So that's on me, taking accountability. I got to start off the game a lot better and just get a shot up at the rim instead of turning the ball over. So I think, starting off the game, we just weren't in a great rhythm as of yet. We picked it up in the second half a little bit more. But yeah, just a few costly turnovers and, some miscommunications on the defensive end during some crucial times in the game. Felt like that was the difference tonight.
Kyrie, with obviously the chance to close out the series, how much is there disappointment? Is that the right emotion to take from a game like this, disappointment?
Yeah, we're human. I mean, we go out there and try to win. So, we come in here with the right mentality, right preparation. We feel like we put ourselves in a great position to win the basketball game. We obviously fell short. We failed at that. But there are still some positives that we can take moving forward. And like I said to the previous question, just a few timely shots that they hit in that fourth quarter and that third quarter where it was some miscommunication. We just got to be better. And a few breakdowns in that first half, too. Mike Conley getting to the rim for open layups and just breakdowns happening. And, the game is within balance, and we're trying to break the lead open a little bit more. We got to do it, how we've been doing it majority of the second half of the season. That's on the defensive end. The offensive end is going to take care of itself at times. We're going to make or miss shots. But defensively, that's where we have to make our presence be felt. And I think it also starts in terms of matching their physicality or overpowering their physicality in the beginning of the game. It was a very physical game. Calls were going back and forth. There is a level of disappointment. That's a human emotion, but also just a natural reflection of just how we can play better moving forward and just, wash our hands with this one. They got a win. They're a great team. I've been saying it all series. So we expect them to do the same thing when in Minnesota, just coming out with that physicality, playing to their home crowd and making things difficult on me and Luka.
And then when you and Luka both have abnormal shooting nights, is it something where you look at it and it's a desire to get better shots for you guys, or is it just it's baked into the game plan that you guys hit tough shots and that's what you have to? The adjustment is just making more of those tough shots.
I mean, we're in the NBA, man. I don't think no team's gonna lay down and just give me and Luka open shots. So, I think when I look at just the quality of our shots, I think a few of them could be better. A few of them were rushed. A few of them were in and out, especially in when the game is in the balance. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm thinking about all the plays where it could have gone either way. But yeah, it just takes a higher level of focus and also just understanding that we have to run the plays that work and we have to continue to pick on the other guys that we want to see guarding us and just continue to feed each other confidence and continue to trust our teammates. Good things happen when you just consistently just turn to the next play. And that's what me and Luka have done, and I think he can speak for himself too, but we've seen it. We're just on to the next play, and down the stretch, we just got to stay together, and when the game is getting close, just go to our plays and make sure we're ready to knock down shots and be decisive. A few times I got in the lane, I was indecisive. I turned the ball over late. So a lot of this is on me, just being able to start the game well and then also finish the game well. We had spurts, I had spurts, but I got to put a full 48 minutes game together with my teammates and be better for them.
Kyrie, if you don't mind sharing, was there anything you told the players in the locker room, the younger players who maybe wanted to close out tonight and celebrate?
You said, what do I tell them?
Yeah, did you say anything to the younger players?
No, it's not my place right now to tell them anything. I just allow them to feel the emotions like I'm feeling it. Be human, go home, and then get a great night's rest and come to the practice facility tomorrow. I'll be ready to watch film, consistently get better. I mean, we've been putting one foot in front of the other all season. So, a loss like this, it definitely stings. It definitely hurts. And, like I said to that question, it's a level of disappointment. But this is part of the competitive side of basketball, too. You win some and you lose some, and we would have loved to close out on our home floor. Sorry, fans, didn't happen. I think moving forward, now we know this is just us getting to know one another in stressful environments like this. First time closing out to go to the NBA Finals. It's a new thing for us. So I like to err on the side of just giving us grace, and I'll take all the pressure that comes with this, and I'm used to it. So.
They came out with McDaniels as the primary defender on you for the first time this series. What, if any, impact do you think that had?
I mean, it has a huge impact, Tim. I mean, he's a 6'9" wing defender that I'm seeing now for the first time from the start of the game, so it's going to be an adjustment. But I love it. I relish in these type of opportunities. It's not the first time I've gone against a taller defender. So, we're going to have our battles, but I don't want to make it a one-on-one battle between me and Jaden. I got to be smart on the offensive end and defensively just be in the right positions to create some mismatches on the other end when we get stops. So, okay.
And the first thing Lucas said when he came in here was that this game's on him. He said he didn't play with enough energy. What do you think of him feeling like this one was on him?
I mean, he's not alone in this. I expect him to say something like that, especially knowing how much he cares and how much he wants to win and how much he wants to lead our group. So I expect nothing less. I think you heard me too just say that it's on me, and that's what you're supposed to hear from your leaders of your team. We know that we didn't play with the best energy, or we didn't create enough opportunities for us to get easy baskets enough, and just got to take the hit on the chin, man. It's not the first time we've been hit, so it's just competitive sports. It's what makes it great.
Kyrie, you guys probably figured that Karl Anthony was due to have a good game. And it looked like he was making concerted effort to put his head down, get to the basket. Why do you think he was, in general, more effective tonight?
I mean, despite the criticism that he's received, the unfair criticism at times, even though he's not shooting the ball particularly well, or he didn't shoot for the first 3 games, he's a great player. I respect him. I know my peers respect him, and my teammates respect him. So, some of the shots that he was hitting tonight, he missed in the first 3 games. And, he was getting to the rim, but we had bigs there, contesting his shot. So it was a little bit tougher. But, there were, again, in the fourth quarter and looking back at some of those plays that he took advantage of, it was top of the key. They were running the same play. And then also some flare screens where he was the catch and shoot recipient. So we just got to be aware of him, where he's moving on the floor. He's trying to hide behind the defense and get some easy ones. So, that's what great players do. They figure it out, and it's a series. It's a small season series. So I expected him to at least come out with the aggression to put his team in a great position to win the ball game, and he did. So he accomplished that, and now we, move forward. Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, you've seen a lot of great players in big moments over the years. Anthony Edwards comes out. They need to win this game, obviously. Just want to get your thoughts on his effort tonight, leading them to the win.
I mean, he's been pretty consistent just in terms of coming at us and having a no-fear mentality like I talked about before, but also he's very confident in himself. And, if I'm on that other side, I don't want to lose either. So that's usually when great players go deep into their bag. They start bringing out things that they know that they're great at to adjust to what the defense is throwing at them. And if they convert, they convert. But he's going to keep firing away. So we just got to be prepared to show him bodies and, make it tough on him. Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, despite the loss, what are some positive areas within this game that you would like to take to the next game?
I just feel like we have a consistent fight about us. I mean, it doesn't matter what lead we're dealing with, or if another team has a lead on us, we always feel like we're in a position to win the basketball game. I think tonight, some of those shots that Cat was hitting took the wind out of our sails. And Anthony got down, got a few easy layups, a few pull-ups. And then when we went down 6, I just feel like we stopped pushing the ball a little bit, and that starts with me. I just got to continue to keep my pace up and get into the lane and finish my shots that I have on Rudy. Those are things that I'm going to correct moving forward, but I just got to stay aggressive. And for our team's sake, we just have to, consistently do the little things where we affirm each other in every huddle that we're okay. And coming out tonight, we felt like we were okay, but you can tell there was an emotional fatigue of the fans and us, and everybody was pressured. And, it's a new space. So now we just got to deal with this one, deal with this loss, and get ready for Minnesota and enjoy that ride there, man, because it's going to be hostile. Yep.